Live from our 7 Tasmania studios, your nightly news with Louise Huber begins now.
Good evening. First tonight, a murder investigation is underway after a teenager succumbed to serious head injuries following an altercation in Hobart's northern suburbs last week. Ruby Cairns joins us now. Hello, Ruby. He died earlier today after 10 days in hospital.
That's right, Lou. The 19-year-old was in a critical condition in the Royal Hobart Hospital ever since the horror incident unfolded last Tuesday, just before midnight. It's understood he suffered a stab wound outside a unit complex on Dixon Street in Glenorchy. Authorities believe a number of people were involved, all parties known to each other. Witnesses alerting emergency crews who took the man to hospital. Police now looking to track down one vehicle in particular.
Looking at a small to medium-sized four-door sedan or hatch, possibly silver in colour, that we believe may be involved in this matter.
Police are yet to make any arrests, but are calling on anyone who might have CCTV or dashcam footage of the event to come forward. Lou.
All right, thank you for that, Ruby Cairns there. From cars to planes, the federal opposition leader has rounded out a fleeting visit to Tasmania, promising big spends. If elected, 2 airports are in line for a major cash splash, while motorsport fans will have millions of reasons to celebrate.
The election is yet to be called, but the race to the polls is on. Peter Dutton in the hot seat for a hot lap, spruiking a $5.4 million Simmons Plains revamp.
Help upgrade the facilities and make sure that it can compete and be fit for purpose.
It's really about building infrastructure for grassroots motorsport.
From the raceway to the runway, Launceston Airport's in line for a share of the Coalition's funding pie.
Going to mean more passengers, more freight movements, both here and on Flinders.
In a push to turn Lions back to blue, the opposition's committing $27 million to the redevelopment.
Upgrading our terminal facilities, our airfield facilities, and also unlocking the future potential for freight and a logistics hub.
Flinders Island not spared from the spending spree. If elected, it can expect a $10 million arrival.
A critical access point for the entire island. This funding promises a lifesaver.
With the election shaping up to be a wild ride, the question now, will Peter Dutton's early promises be enough to get voters over the finish line? Victoria Risto, 7 Tasmania News.
More ambitious climate action and the environment will once again be key issues for the Tasmanian Greens, who've officially launched their federal election team. The party aiming to secure 2 Senate seats come polling day, but pundits say that won't be an easy task.
With less than 2 months until the federal election is due, the Tasmanian Greens are getting their campaign off the starting line.
There's a great feel amongst our campaign team. There's a great feel amongst our terrific candidates here.
The party claims momentum is building across the state on issues surrounding native forest logging and offshore fish farming.
These are issues that are being felt right across the community, and people are rising up.
It was only a few short weeks ago that I stood on the beach in my local hometown in Dodgers Ferry, which is squarely in lines, with 2,000 other people cheering and chanting on the beach to keep fish farms out of Storm Bay.
Critical of the Prime Minister's plan to introduce laws to protect the salmon industry, the party's founding father, Bob Brown, is urging members against preferencing Labor over the Liberals at the ballot box if it goes ahead.
Albo's about to say, well, if you care about the environment, don't vote Labor.
He also believes there's growing discontent with the 2 major parties, particularly on the environment.
I'm picking it up everywhere I go, not just in Tasmania, but elsewhere in Australia. People are disgusted.
But some political experts say other matters will be playing on the minds of voters a lot more.
The election as a whole, there's going to be a lot of focus on cost of living issues, housing issues.
A federal government spokesperson insists its policies can support Tasmania's environment and sustainable salmon farming in Macquarie Harbour. Anthony Dodd, 7 Tasmania News.
Tasmanian tourism businesses are returning home from Adelaide tonight after a bumper medal haul on the national stage. From King Island to Dunalley, unique Tasmanian experiences beating tough interstate competition to claim medals at the Australian Tourism Awards. But for one winner, a gold medal wasn't even the highlight of the night.
Down on one knee in front of hundreds of Australia's top tourism businesses.
Yes!
A spur-of-the-moment decision from Tom Garvin deciding to add a diamond to the gold medal for partner Beck.
And there was still like 7 seconds left of the 30-second time limit for the speech. So I thought this is a good opportunity to do something that I've had in mind for a while.
Almost overshadowing the honour of receiving the top gong for best hosted accommodation going to Launceston's Dragonfly Inn.
It's incredible, yeah. We've put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into that old mansion. It was pretty run down when we first bought it. I think it was almost 8 years ago now.
A glistening start to a stellar night for Tasmania in Adelaide amongst a who's who of the industry, finishing the evening with 14 medalists all up.
I feel incredible. It's amazing. It definitely wasn't expected to get in the room with all of those incredible operators.
Double gold medals for Pepper's Silo Hotel, best business event venue and deluxe accommodation provider.
I guess that's testament to what we do at the hotel, and business events is an example of how we bring that all together.
Their Grain of the Silos restaurant also picking up a silver. Silver too for Pennicott Wilderness Journeys in the major tour category. Denali's Bangor Vineyard, runner-up for wineries, distilleries and breweries, plus the Cove as unique accommodation, and King Island's Red Rock Hut for new tourism business. Bronze medals for Junction Arts Festival, Air Adventure Golf, Big Four Holiday Parks and Helens, Alice Cottages and the Truffle Farm. It sure is a night worth celebrating for the Tassie Tourism Industry, with 22 businesses being recognised here tonight in a podium finish in the majority of categories. Shows that a little state sure does punch well above its weight.
I can't believe the amount of Tasmanians on the screen and then winning silver, gold, bronze. It's amazing.
Nick Kelly, 7 Tasmania News.
South Hobart has played host to this year's Sustainable Living Festival, featuring a range of homemade and recycled items and exhibitions. The event is designed to encourage Tasmanians to make more eco-friendly decisions in their daily lives, with the aim of reducing their carbon footprint.
We made the mistake of becoming a throwaway society, and now there's so much rubbish we're drowning in it.
If we can actually encourage people to look for other purposes, we can keep our products in circulation longer and reduce our waste.
Organisers hope the turnout matches last year's of more than 5,000. 10 Days on the Island has kicked off with a spectacular 30-metre display of colour. The event, now in its 23rd year, will showcase a series of interactive artistic creations over the next week.
Stepping through a sea of colour by the sea.
It's like street art has jumped off the walls of the streets and been created into this immersive three-dimensional experience.
Street art trio The Dreamgirls Collective travelling across the ditch, bringing with them this creation, a 30-metre long dragon-like installation, the Taniwha Time Machine telling the Maori creation story of Wellington Harbour in New Zealand.
Home we had a few people that really loved and interacted with the work, and it was really cool. It was like different groups of people, like children, families, older people, and it's really cool to see everyone here today.
It's all part of the 10 Days on the Island Festival, a popular show of different art forms which continues to attract people from far and wide.
Last festival we had 14,000, and by the looks of things today and the popularity of this installation, we hope to exceed that amount.
Well, this colourful installation certainly proved popular today. A series of events full of puppetry, circus acts and literature are expected to draw similar crowds over the next few days.
In theatres, in parks, all around the island, and I'm really hoping that the whole of the island and mainlanders and visitors can join us.
Ruby Cairns, 7 Tasmania News.
0 heart-related deaths at sporting grounds in Australia. That's the goal of a new health program which has rolled into Tasmania for the first time. Heartbeat of Football Foundation offering free checkups pitchside this weekend, bolstering the fight against cardiovascular disease.
It's easier to bring it to them at a weekend sporting activation. There's no stress for them. They come here, watch. The stress is on the field, definitely on the field, but they come out here in a casual manner and it's a simple process for them.
The charity is starting with soccer, but already has plans to venture into other local sporting codes. Thousands of rev heads have roared into the state's capital to get a glimpse of some of the rarest Ford muscle cars ever built. The big car meet marking 100 years of the iconic mark in Australia. Owners of the iconic vehicles travelling from across the country to put on the show.
They're just one of the Australian icons. Just one of the Australian icons. That they're a national treasure.
Organisers say the value of all the cars on display is around $20 million. It was a painful first half for Tasmania's Senior Talent Academy men's team, with visitors Frankston coming in hot. Tassie left falling behind by more than 50 points during the third quarter. Sam Siggins and Devonport young gun Kai Cameron helped to soften the blow, putting Frankston's defenders into panic mode.
Kai Cameron coming in for his third in the term. He likes it too. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. Keep an eye on Kai Cameron. 3 in the term for Tasmania.
The comeback still not enough to secure a win though. Tasmania losing the match 101-79. The Tassie women's team didn't fare well either, going down by a heartbreaking 78 points to reigning VFLW premiers North Melbourne.
Good evening. 23 was the high across Hobart and Launceston today, Devonport and Burnie reaching 22. 21 across King Island, Lowhead and St Helens, Lyowini 16 and 19 in Strawn. Widespread areas of low cloud was seen about the west of the state today, extending to the south during the afternoon, clear skies elsewhere. Further out, areas of high cloud lie over the mainland with a band of cloud extending from Tasmania into the Bight. Tomorrow, a ridge of high pressure extends across Tasmania, bringing light winds to the state. Light showers are also expected about the east and northeast of the state. Northwest to southwesterly winds tomorrow reaching up to 10 knots, swells up to 5 metres in the west and south and up to 1 metre in the north. Tomorrow's forecast now, Hobart partly cloudy and 20, cloudy conditions across Richmond and Ouse. In the north, a possible shower in Launceston, Devonport 19, 21 in Deloraine. Burnie tomorrow, mostly sunny, 18 in Strawn, partly cloudy in Curry. St Helens 20 with a shower or two and possible showers across Swansea and Whitemark. Looking ahead to the 3-day forecast now, Monday fine apart from light showers across the west and far south. Tuesday, light showers across the west and far south, fine elsewhere. And Wednesday, more light showers continuing across the west and far south, fine conditions elsewhere. Capital cities 34 and sunny in Perth tomorrow. Melbourne mostly sunny and 31 with a shower or two in Cairns. And currently Hobart 16, partly cloudy, Launceston sunny and 20 degrees and Devonport 19, mostly sunny. That's all in weather tonight, Lou.
Thank you very much for that, Jackie. And that's all your news for tonight as well. Thank you for joining us. We'll be with you tomorrow. Good night.